Hey guys, it's me again, GalahadB. This time I am playing against Skaarj. Maybe the three people again. We let the dice decide for us, and the dice decided that I get to be three people again. Which is fine. I slightly prefer playing as three people, and I feel like I need to improve more on the three people side than on the fellowship side of things. Um, hmm. Alright, yeah, I think in this case, I mean, I have a perfectly nice roll of getting Aragorn. Against 3 eyes, he doesn't even get Saruman this turn, so this is a pretty easy choice. I don't want to move 3 times against 3 eyes. So let's get my 5th die on turn 1. I mean, it's kinda sad that I don't really get to make the most use out of Athelas. But I mean, yeah, with this roll. It's not a start that the Shadow would like to see. The Shadow might get Woodland Drum here this turn, or at least threaten Woodland Drum if you bring Sauron to war and then move Golguldur onwards towards Woodland Drum. And even though the last time I recorded a game, my Shadow opponent did just that and it won him the game, I'm still not convinced that this is generally what you want to do. But yeah, it might be something the Shadow is thinking about here, but the downside of doing that is that you allow me to defend Woodland Realm, Lorien, and you don't really have an army threatening that anymore anyway, so the natural target would be Gondor afterwards, which is already pretty well defended. So yeah, that might not be a good idea. But no, my opponent is not doing that, which is fine with me. Like, I'm not too worried about the Southrons moving like this because it's gonna take a while for them to get to war. And I might just retreat Aragorn to safety next turn anyways. Let's see what kind of dice I get. I guess 3 people it's always very good. See 5 dice against 7. Alright, so my opponent is preparing to strike Gondor, which is fine by me because Gondor is usually the toughest place to attack first. I just need 1 muster next turn, so that as soon as this Gilead gets attacked, I can muster another lead into Minas Tirith, and then I have 1 buffed up stronghold. And then I'll need to decide what I do about Dol Amroth. Oh, and I drew Faramir's Rangers. That's great. That is the best card early on. If the Shadow decides to go after Gondor. And I have Gandalf as guide, so yeah, that might potentially be very brutal for him, depending on how it goes. Alright, he gets a perfectly nice roll though. What do I want to do? I want to start by mustering Gondor once, because he might threaten that. And then I'll probably move the Fellowship once, because he will probably not move to South or North Ithilien. Best thing he does. But if he does, then I'll play Faramir with a Palantir, drawing an extra strategy card. That would be perfect. Oh, nice. That is great. That is very good. That is extremely good. So that's 1 hit. I get 3 musters and an extra card. Path of the Roses. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but yeah, better than nothing. So there's a world where Asgilius just retreats to Pelagir. if Skelyth gets attacked. Right, yeah, I'm definitely moving the Fellowship now. And I'll probably move them again. Yeah. Only 50% chance to be hit on my next move. And at this point I would really like to be safe on my next move. I want Gandalf to last for as long as he can. Because by separating Strider early, I am somewhat vulnerable on the corruption side of things. Yeah, and him playing Balrog means I'll probably take the high pass. Okay, I'm safe, that's great. I'll probably not move a third time here. Yeah, he can get Saruman now, which is fine. Yeah, I don't think mustering Gondor now is the way to go, so I'll do a double army move. I like to get the guys to Westermid early on, so I'm prepared for whatever nastiness he might have in tow for me. So what's he doing now? Oh, he's just, okay, moving like that. I'm down with that. Oh, nice. Great company. Power to great. Those are amazing cards. For the situation we're in right now. I mean, power to great is not something that I need to play anytime soon, I guess. Might just use it for the combat effect because no quarter is pretty good. Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, I can pass here. I'm still in Rivendell, so he can't really do anything about the Fellowship right now. I'm not super happy with that roll, but yeah, should be fine. Alright, yeah, King is revealed. That's a pretty good draw for him. Hmm. Yeah, so what do I do about that? Hmm. I mean, getting Gondor all the way to war right now seems pointless because he's gonna attack sooner rather than later. The only thing it helps against is if he really does have Corsairs right now, which does not seem likely. So yeah, the question is, which nation do I muster then? Because there's nothing I can recruit right now. I could muster the elves, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll muster the elves. Together with Far Too Great. That might really annoy him later on. And he's gonna attack us Gilead anytime soon now. Yeah, he's preparing the South runs, but they're not at war yet, so not a whole lot that can happen here. Yeah, let's move the Fellowship ones. Unlikely to be hit. Okay, nice. Safe move. At this point, I'm feeling a lot more relaxed about the Fellowship HP. If I get another safe move on my next move, then yeah, then I'm super happy. Now I'll just need to make sure the military side stays reasonably comfortable. He does have pretty big armies surrounding Gondor, which is not good, but yeah. still gonna be pretty rough for him. And he can't really get the South runs to wall this turn, because if he does that, then he's not gonna get the Witch King, and you definitely want the Witch King this turn. So yeah, that should be the attack on the Skillet now. And I would play Confusion, hoping to get a lot of hits. But he might not do that. He's thinking real hard about this. I mean, I just feel like if you have gone surrounded like this, you want to attack some point. And with me rolling 5 dice already, it's very unlikely that I'll get a turn without any mustering. Yeah. He's not playing a card. I will play Confusion here. Maybe I get lucky. Any hits to himself is pretty big at this point. Yeah, that's one hit to himself. No hits against me. Yeah, that's just that one hit. Nah. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll retreat like this. I'm gonna muster Gunner regular here, and yes, leader here. So yeah, I'll try to muster as much as I can right now, so that Dol Amroth stays as safe as it can, which would allow me to just keep Aragon in there, and then him attacking Dol Amroth would be pretty risky. And I feel like 2 leadership and ministers should be enough. I'd rather have 4 in Dol Amroth, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have mustered another leader in Minas Tirith. But I mean, it's 7 HP with 2 leadership. That's pretty hard to take. And then even if you succeed, it should cost you a lot. Right? Yeah, I'm definitely not field battling that. Mm, considering the Sauchons are not at war, I might just muster more regulars so that Pelagia is reasonably well defended. I can get as many hits as possible off. Yeah, let's muster like this. Guess I'm fine if he uses another die to attack Lassenarch. That's another die that he's not using to reinforce Minas Tirith or attack Minas Tirith. But yeah, he's gonna get in the Witch King now. Pretty sure about that. And I'll muster Gondor lead. And oh, which combat card did I play? That's weird. Didn't I use Confusion in combat? Oh, I played a power to grade. Oops. That was a mistake. Didn't want to do that. Alright, mustering up some more regulars so that if he attacks Pelagia, it might be kinda bloody. Oh, and he did not get in the Witch King. Oh, that's a mistake. He definitely should have gotten in the Witch King. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big mistake. Because, I mean, the Southerns can't do anything at the moment. And yeah, just wasting another die next turn because, I mean, A, you're not rolling 9 dice, you're just rolling 8, and you're gonna have to use a Master next turn to bring in the Witch King anyway, so you didn't really gain anything. Plus, there was no real threat of me doing anything early on next turn. Like, even if I move a single regular to Asgilia, what's that gonna do for me? I don't have Theramis Rangers anymore. I played that already, so that's a bummer though that I accidentally played no quarters. He's drawing a card, okay. Yeah. House of Stewards, great card in the right circumstances, but I have the Grey Company, which is basically the same. Plus, I already have Aragorn and Gondor, so there's no real way of me also bringing Boromir down. So that's a pretty easy discard, I feel. So yeah, let's see what our action die rolls are giving us. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll start by getting another elite in here. And ideally, I want him to attack Ministerius. I want to play Confusion and Sunstrike. Okay, we'll have a short break here. Or at least Skaarj will be AFK for 2 minutes, but I can talk. So I want him to attack Mysterious early so I can play a bunch of cards. I want to play Confusion as fast as possible. I also want to play Sunstrike as soon as possible. So that then I can play the Grey Company using a Palantir, which with Gandalf's guide ability will allow me to draw 3 more cards, 2 strategy and 1 character card. That would just be huge if that works. But I might start out by playing Mithril Coat and Sting first, which is not a great play before one of Sorental is gone. And also Nazgul Strike. But I don't really have another card that I want to play right now. I mean, I could play Thranduil's Archers, but that doesn't really do anything. If I still had Power to Great, that would be a good play here, but yeah, I messed that up. One thing though is I only have 2 more Gondor leads left in the pool, which is not as much as I would have hoped. Gondor force pool is not as big. So please attack Ministerius right now. Let me play Confusion and Sunstrike. But it's unlikely that he would press if the first round of combat is not going well. Yeah, I mean, what else can he do? He could try to maybe attack Pelagia, which is indeed what he's doing. Okay. I can still play Confusion here. Basically the same thing. I just want as many hits as possible. Make Honor as tough as it can be. Oh, many ones, please? No, not a single one. Too bad. But he is not getting a single hit. I get one. Okay. Hmm. So now the question though is, do I retreat to Losanage or to Lamidon? And I'm thinking I might... Nah, I'm retreating to Lamidon. Yeah, and what that allows me to do is... No, that might not be a good idea though. Just thinking that would allow me to muster a leader at the Lamidon instead of the Lamroth. Yeah, I mean, that might actually be a good idea, so I can field battle. So I'll bring in a leader here and a regular into the Lamroth. And I can still use Great Company. And it's unlikely that he would get 5 hits in Lamidon. Which is the only way that this gets punished. Well, the other way would be if he has Cassez and then he just moves west around or back to Umbar. Okay, he's getting the Witch King now. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, let's still go for this. I will draw 2 strategy cards, and then I'll also draw a character card, and I will discard. Oh, this might actually be useful here. I mean, how good is Scouts at this point? Well, I want some Rohan muster though. Grandule's Arches does not seem like it will be very useful anytime soon, so yeah, I'll get rid of that, even though it's a great card. But Yu has not been a focus for him at all so far this game. Whereas Lamidon might be his target right now, and I can play advantageous position. So yeah, now I can play Smeagol or the Red Arrow. Either is fine. Probably the Red Arrow, right? I mean, Fellowship is still pretty healthy. Yeah, and I'm cycling through my decks fairly quickly. Which is also good. I want to find Kidan's ships, I want to find Imra here, possibly even Gods of the Citadel, even though that's not gonna be as great here, given how my force pool is looking. Like, I basically don't want to muster anything in Garner anymore, other than cards to reinforce strongholds on the siege. Lost an Arch, yeah. No card. But I will play a card. So he's still hitting on 5s on the reroll. I can't do anything about that. So that's not a single hit. And that's nothing still. Okay, wow. But I'm not hitting well either. So yeah, if he presses, I'll just retreat to Dol Amroth, and then that's such a massive army. Yeah, let's retreat. Fine with me. And the good thing about him moving towards Lamadon. Oh! I mixed that up then. Wait. But he didn't do a single hit. I thought he attacked Lamadon. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense though. Him attacking Lamadon seems like splitting his army is a little too thin. Alright, so I think I'd rather play the red arrow here instead of Meagle, because I'm more worried about the Fellowship HP than about my military HP than the Fellowship HP, because Fellowship is still pretty fine, especially if I don't get hit now. Okay, I drew Kid on Chips, that's great. As soon as I get the Elves to War, that will mean Dol Amroth is almost impenetrable with 4 leadership and a companion in there. But I'm gonna have some tough discards here. I don't get to play Sudden Strike anytime soon. Yeah, that's too bad though that he attacked Lasanage when I thought he was attacking Lamadan. I would not have played advantageous position then. Because I wanted to keep it for Lamadan. But yeah, whatever. My bad, I didn't pay attention. I just hope he doesn't get 5 hits here. If he even attacks Lamadan now. Alright. All Southerns are not even at war yet, so I'm not too worried. No, that's a hit. Not a reveal though, please. Damn. That's a little tricky. Because all of a sudden it feels like maybe going through Moria might be the right call. I mean, I still have Gandalf. And I don't mind him dying right now. So yeah, I think I'll go here. Because that also allows me to dodge rerolls more easily. So he needs to first decide on whether he wants to use Balrog or not. And then he draws Moria. So yeah, it would be great if he drew like a 3 and another eye. That would be perfect. Or 2 eyes even. But I feel like there's a pretty good chance that it's gonna work out for me. Yeah, I wonder what he is. Okay, he's using the Balrog. Okay, as expected. Yeah, I'll tank 1 more. Means I can play Arthalas next turn. And the 3. Okay, that's good enough to kill off Gandalf. Yeah, that worked out reasonably well. I mean, drawing another eye there would have been even better than this, but yeah, and getting reveals out of the way would have also been better, I guess. But I mean, it's reasonably fine. So I'm at -6 Fellowship HP, which is, yeah, 6 steps out from Mordor. I guess that's fine. Like, that's not super healthy, but it's also not particularly low. Made it past Moria, which is good, of course. Yeah, so I think, well, it's good because of Daring Defiance, I guess, but I don't really know when I get to play that. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And let's hope for one Will of the West, so I can bring in Gandalf this turn. I want a character die to hide, another character die to move, and then 2 dice rolls that are pretty much free. Oof, that's not great. That is pretty bad. So I don't get Gandalf. I cannot hide and I cannot move, and he only has a single eye. That is as bad as it could have gone. Damn, that sucks. Oof. Yeah, and using a ring now doesn't really do anything either. So that's pretty rough. Well, I mean, I'm gonna move here and here. So if he ever does decide to go after, um, mm, yeah, and I will also get the Elves Tour now, so I can defend Woodland Realm or Lorien, whichever he's going after. Plus, it also enables me to play Kid on ships, in case that's what he was going to do. Yeah, I mean, for Candles, it doesn't even matter if I'm revealed or not. He can play it anyways. Ooh, okay. Not great. He's expected 1.5 hits. Getting 2 is not unreasonable, but slightly unlucky for me. Like, this is not shaping out to be a great turn for me. Not going my way at all. But the good thing about War of the Ring is that luck oftentimes changes during the game. I had a very good turn 1, and then, yeah, I've slowed down considerably. Mm. Yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure on the G line now with that move. So yeah, let's get the elves to war, and then see where that takes us. Problem is that the elven force pool is a big problem. There's only 6 units I can recruit. I want to save 2 for Kedan's ships. So that means I can only muster 4 of them. And 2 of those are regulars, so a little tricky. But yeah, I'm a little salty about not getting a single movement against only one eye. Those are rough turns to come back from us 3 people because he gets to do so much now. And I can't really stop him at all. And I don't pressure anything. And next turn when I might get movement, he might have 3 eyes. Means moving a lot more risky. But yeah, I mean, nothing I can do about that. And in a way, I'm glad I went through Moria then, because if I roll this low movement while getting the high pass, then I'll never arrive. I'm already -3 on movement. Yeah. The problem is I can't really rush the Fellowship later on. Maybe, well, depending on how this goes, but Corruption is not as good anymore that I can just blindly rush forward, not minding it at all. Whoops. So yeah, get another lead in here. So yeah, as soon as he attacks Dale, I'll muster the 2 regulars here, I guess. That leaves 3 elites in the pool, 2 for Kidan ships and 1 for, well, I don't know. Okay, now Lamadon. Yeah, I'll play Help and Look for here. I want to get these guys into Dol Amroth, so I get more rerolls if I do a field battle. There's no real way I'll send them to Erish. That's 2 hits for him and 2 from me. So yeah, I'll definitely get 1 round of field battle against him. Yeah, and both of us are also pretty low on hits. Which is slightly worse for him, but I think I got worse luck on the action die rolls. So yeah, if he attacks the Lamroth now, I will do a field battle. There's 3 hits I can take for free. And I can play Sudden Strike, which will roll 4 dice. I'm slightly afraid of something like Black Breath getting 3 hits, but no, that's not happening. Okay. Ooh, nothing. That's rough. And he's playing Mumakil, so this could be disastrous. That's 2 hits because of Mumakil. That's 4 hits. And I only get 3 back, so that's really bad. Yeah, he's 4+1 then. Well, good thing I got those elves to war. But he now knows I have Kittens, of course, with how I took my casualties, but it's the most efficient way I can do that. Man, that was one unlucky turn. If I had gotten a single hit from Sudden Strike, then I would have saved 1 HP on my side, and he would have been even lower than this. So yeah, Kiddan's ship's flying in now, and Dol Amroth looking pretty good now. But I mean, he has a lot of time. I mean, I did not move at all this turn. In general, I have moved very slowly. Like, you want to move at least once per turn, so on turn 5, you should be on step 5 on the way to Mordor, and I'm only on step 4. Plus, I'm revealed, so I might not get a lot of moves next turn either. And the bad thing about those Moria and Balrog tiles were that those were not reveal tiles, so there's a bunch of reveal tiles left in the pool. So yeah, my movement will be very slow until I get Gollum out, and then my corruption might be too high to move fast. But we'll see. Like, I need to hold out for a really long time this game. Ideally, get a lucky Witch King kill somewhere. But yeah, I mean, Dol Amroth is really hard to take now. 4 leadership, 4 elites. That's pretty rough. And I might still draw into Imrahil at some point. And Minas Tirith is also pretty strong. Mm. Oh, nice, King Brandsman. That's a pretty good draw. All right, here we go again. Yeah, no Gandalf still. Damn, that's not great. So let's play King Brandsman. Draw another card. So yeah, I'm expecting him to put pressure on Lorien now. I only have a single muster, so I need to decide between mustering 2 regulars or 1 elite. I think it's better to muster the 2 regulars, so I have that 1 elite for whenever I need that. Hmm. Well, the good thing is I'll probably get 1 move now against 4 eyes. Yeah, not ideal. And he might have a tile drawing card, which might reveal me again before I even get this chance to move. Alright, so I'll hide now, force him to move guys to Dimrildale. And if he doesn't, then at least I'll dodge the rerolls, but I'm expecting him to move to Dimrildale now. In which case, I'll muster more elves. Oh, okay, he's moving like this. Okay, makes sense. I still want to move once, please. Even though it's against 6 guys now. which does not feel great. Yeah, he gets some hits. 0 reveal. Okay. Not ideal, but yeah, I'll take it. The good thing is he might lose more time by trying to get more rerolls off, and that might allow me to stall him for longer, while giving me some more time to draw into the good character cards. Oh damn, I forgot to muster Lorien. Whoops. Big mistake. Very big mistake. I played too fast. I'll ask him if I can undo, but yeah, I messed up here. Ah. Yeah, I can't undo anymore. Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. With him having those two rerolls there anyways, there's no reason to rush. And I even said that I should muster first and then do, but yeah, I forgot about that. My bad. The one good thing though is that at least he would have to use his dice inefficiently. Oh nice, he did not punish me. Great. So the thing is, should I rather muster Woodland Realm? And yeah, I think I should muster Woodland Realm and Lorien. There's some argument to be made to muster Rivendell instead of Woodland Realm. But yeah, I think this is the right way to do things. Because with Moria moving out to Dimrildale, there's no real threat on Rivendell. Right now, there's a big army in Vale of the Carnon, putting pressure onto Woodland Realm, so yeah. And I'll play Smeagol here. There's some reason to play Arthalas now, but I'm on 4 corruption, which at least prevents Morgul Wound from being efficient right now. And I might need Arthalas in defense of Dol Amroth, but I'll try to not play it there and keep it instead to heal the Fellowship. Yeah, because Fellowship, after that Candles of Corpses hit, is not super healthy anymore. And I am still hoping for Gandalf to show up real soon here. And if I see a will, that's the first thing I'll do before he plays Day Without Dawn. Okay. So at least this time I get some movements against only a single eye, which is good, I guess. But again, he has 8 eyes to punish me. I still don't have Gandalf. And I'm a little sad right now that I'm not seeing any wills. Okay, not sure if that's worth it. Guess you only have a single die. Kinda unlikely to be hitting me on 6s. I don't really mind too much if you hit me on my second move. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure about this either because unless he has a card that like Nazgul Search or Nazgul Strike, very likely that I will not be hit on my first move. Hmm. There's a world where you do a sortie from Dol Amroth, but I don't think it's a great idea because I can't muster anything in Ghana anymore anyway, so yeah, let's just move a fellowship. I will play Horn of Ghana a little later on. Okay. Yeah, I have Fear Fire Foes and Book of Mazabul, but I will not play either of those, I don't think. Unless, yeah, maybe if I resurrect Gandalf in the Grey Havens, I might preserve Book of Mazabul to push the dwarves to war. Doesn't seem that useful here, though. Yeah, okay, he's attacking Lorien now. Makes sense. I'll play Horn of Gondor now, and then I will move second time. So I guess there's no reason to hurry up. Well, actually there is. If he has a tile drawing card, I'd rather be it after my second move, so he has to move the Nazgul around again. So I'll declare into Western Eminmui, probably. So Fellowship HP -4 right now. Horn of Gondor -5. So yeah, that's okay, I guess. Hmm. I mean, the good thing is the game is progressing fairly slowly, and none of his sieges are looking extremely promising right now. I mean, him taking Dol Amroth with this army is actually kind of unlikely. Minas Tirith is also very well defended, and that army should not be enough to take it. And that army in Vale of the Khanen might not even be enough to take either of those two strongholds. But yeah, Rivendell might be a target. Alright, so let's get the second move in. Hope for a safe move. It's 50% chance to be safe. Nice. That's great. That's actually pretty big. It's now next turn. I'm only 3 steps from Wardo. I might make it in next turn. Depending on my rolls. Yeah, probably not though, because if I do get a will, then I want to get in Gandalf. So most likely I'll make it into Mordor on turn 9. Plus 3 turns means I might finish on turn 12. That's a long time to go. If that's long, 5 more turns. But like I said, I mean, Dol Amroth should hold. It's 9 HP defending, so he's expected to need 18 HP on offense to break through. And I have 4 leadership, so it's more like he needs 20 HP or more to really be able to take Dol Amroth reliably. Minas Tirith, 7 HP, so he needs 14 roundabout. Be reasonably safe. That is not what he's presenting there right now. I am worried about Rivendell though. He's mustering up a lot. everywhere. But I mean, even Rivendell will have 6 HP defending. But I don't have any regulars left anywhere. So those battles might be pretty brutal in Rivendell, so I don't know. I guess the one thing though is, like, I'm pretty sure I'll use this army die to move North Downs to Moors and possibly Bree to South Downs. Maybe get them into Rivendell. Yeah, he's preparing for Dolamroth. I really need that to go well. I would be so sad if he just rolls 5 6s and just demolishes me. The one good thing is he already used one Mumakil. Which one was it? It was Shadows Gather, so he used the strongest card. That's good. Another red tile, not good. But at least with those 2 safe movements, this turn, Fellowship is looking a lot better. And the hunt pool is still pretty good. Like, I've only drawn 3 standard tiles. Yeah, even the 3s aren't too bad right now. Just use Horn of Gondor and Legolas. Dolamroth. Okay. I don't really have a great character card to play here. We have Cruel Weather. No, you wouldn't play Cruel Weather. Or the likes. I don't know. I'll play 5 Foes here. Okay. Foul Thing. Oh, that's interesting that you would play it as a combat card. That's 2 hits. Not great. 3 hits. Okay. And 3 hits back. Yeah, that could have gone better. I need to kill the Elven Elite because I don't have an Elven regular, so I'd rather kill that now. Yeah, that did not go as well as I hoped it would. Alright, yeah, let's get my double army move. Yeah, I'm prepared. If he attacks the Lemroth again, I'm prepared to use advantageous position if he plays a strategy card. Even though that means forfeiting Book of Mazabal, but I'm not really looking to play it. Like, Erebor is reasonably well defended. That army is fairly small. If I draw into Dane, which is reasonably likely, then Erebor is going to be one tough nut to crack. I'd rather make sure that Dolamroth stays as healthy as it can. That first round of combat went really well for him. But even so, I still have 7 HP. He has 9 HP. That should not be enough for him. And I mean, he used Foul Thing combat effect, so that makes a ring victory much more likely. Because he's only going to draw so many tiles now. But yeah, Aragorn might die fairly soon. I'm really hoping to draw Imra here. That would be so big. Drawing Imra here would make Dolamroth really healthy again. And it's the reason why I kept a Gondor Elite. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I'm playing advantageous position. Ah, too bad. But it's unlikely that he'll get a Great Host trigger here. Nothing. Only one hit, okay. Oof, nothing here, and one hit. Damn. But yeah, he's not getting a Great Host trigger here. But yeah, I'm not hitting at all, and that's a problem. -6 on hits. He's -2 on sixes. But I have so many rerolls, so many combat rolls. Oh wait. Ah. Yeah, I only rolled 4 combat die, but I have Aragon there, so I had 4 combat and 4 rerolls. 5 combat and 4 rerolls, but yeah, I wasn't hitting anyways. Dane, okay, so I got Dane. At least I've got that. So Fellowship not okay. Definitely need to declare here after he discards. Alright, please Gandalf. Now would be a very good time to show up. Nope. Uh, yeah. Where are you, my friend? Yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm not moving here. So, might as well do that now. And if I'm safe, no, I'm not safe. One and reveal, okay. Yeah, I'm not taking a random. So, I mean, at least I have Daring Defiance. That's pretty good defensive card. Really like to see him Rahil though. And a will to get in Gandalf. Like, I can already see me not rolling wills for 4 turns, and then I roll like 3 of them all at the same time. And then he has Day Without Dawn. It would also be really bad. Yeah, another rather inefficient use of the Nazgul field, but okay. I'm tempted to just move again anyways, because I'm still at -4 corruption. I'm okay if I enter on +2, so there's 6 more corruption that I can afford to give away. I mean, I'm certainly gonna hide now, that's for sure. But yeah, I also probably will move one more time. So he's playing a character card. Yeah, I think I'll just deny that. Reproof the Swifter is an amazing card, but I'm not separating any more companions. I'm not getting Gandalf anytime soon, so might as well use that now. Wow, I'm really not hitting anything. Again, it's only a single hit. Not good. Yeah, I'll move again here. It's 2 hits, 1 reroll, 2 hits, okay. Zero reveal, okay. That's not so bad. But it also means I can only enter Moro the stand if I use a ring. And it's gonna take a long time till Golem shows up, apparently. Yeah, I'll hide again for sure. So yeah, I'm still at -4. So the only way this goes really bad is if he gets like 4 hits, draws an eye, and then draws a 3. And even that might maybe still be worth it. So yeah, let's try and move in now. He might not get a reveal, but then he might have cruel weather. That's only 1 hit. So even an eye wouldn't be too bad now. 1 reveal. Okay. Yeah, let's take a random. Okay, that's nice. Alright, I'm in Mordor. Wow, that's real good. So I'm very healthy in Mordor. I have 4 corruption, negative 7 HP in the fellowship, so that's -3. Um, yeah, that's much better than I was hoping for. Oh, and accent bow, that's pretty good. But he has a bunch of red tiles, which is not good. And down pool's not that big. We've drawn 6 standard tiles. That's about average, I guess. So yeah, Mordor is always a little random. Well, let's see how it goes. Oh wow, he's going hard now. Okay. No, Gandalf. Okay. I get it. You don't like me, buddy. Okay, so he's got all the tiles in now. Alright. I'm prepared to give him another ring, so I get to move at least one step this turn. Because there's nothing else really I need to be doing right now. My dice. Even though that sucks, but yeah, what can you do? Like, I'll use this army muster to move Westernet to Forts of Eisen and South Downs to Holland, so that if he decides to go after Rivendell, he will activate the north, which might help on the G line. And he's still only at 1 victory point. Corruption's still fine, so yeah. I'm very prepared to give him a ring. Oh, that's interesting, because that means I now can play Spirit of Mordor, which I will do. No, I could not have played it before that. So 2 hits at least. So he loses what he got. It's not amazing, but yeah. Hopefully we'll get the job done. I didn't really have a use for my second H die anyway, so I guess that's a pretty good use. And I mean, as long as he doesn't kill Aragorn this turn, I'm okay with losing him, because it made him lose so much time. Hmm. One of the reasons why I want to use a ring this turn is so he can't allocate 4 eyes every turn. Because, yes, allocating this many eyes means he's not moving as fast militarily. But if he does it every turn, then it's not getting any easier moving. And there's a pretty good chance that I'll dodge the eyes. I mean, there's 15 tiles, 5 eyes, so there's a 67% chance of not running into an eye. But there's also a pretty high chance of running into a red tile, which obviously would not improve things at all. Me. Yeah, losing Aragorn this turn would blow really bad though, because then I would only roll 4 dice next turn. Which would be very bad. But still, I'm not going to use Angiril, because it's unlikely at this point that he will actually win the military victory at the rate this is going. He's still only at 1 victory point, and none of the besieged strongholds look very easy. I still have Celeborn's Galadrim to draw into. I still have Imrahil if he doesn't take the Lamroth this turn. Yeah, no card for me. He might have Dread and Despair. No, Ring Race, okay. They roll 4-2, okay. Nice, that's good. Yeah, none of us seem to be hitting anything. I'm negative 9 on hits, minus 9 on hits, and he's minus 1 on sixes. So yeah, at least he's pressing, which is good, I guess. Because maybe next round I'll get lucky. Yeah, probably a good one. Oh, Devilry, okay, not that good. Oof, that's 3 hits. Really bad. 5 hits. Okay, that's it then. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, he was due his hits for sure, but I feel like so was I. A minus 11 on hits now. and I'm down to 4 dice, which is the bigger problem, I feel like. Watch me draw Imrahil now. So yeah, on we move. At least I've got rings. Oof. Not my lucky day. Oh yeah, that's the way he's gonna win a military victory. If I run into enough red tiles while not getting Gandalf out. And now he can get mouth. Yeah. And now he's rolling 10 dice to my 4. And I'm still only on step 0 of the WOTR track. Yeah, File of Galadriel is a great card, but my problem is that I am so low on actions that I might not have time to play that anytime soon. Well, that would have been a pretty good card too, to help in Dol Amroth. Still no will. Oh man, why? Why? Yeah, I mean, is there anything else I can do? I mean, I'll play File and then I'll move once. And hope for a good tile, I guess. Hmm. I mean, that's no real reason to wait, so I might as well get those in now and try to move ASAP. Yeah, okay, Palantir sucks, but I'm not giving him a ring to remove that. It's too late in the game to do that now. Uh, uh, yeah. Yeah. It's not an easy game. Yeah, I feel like this is one of my less luckier games, for sure. The game might still be winnable because his military progress is very slow. But at this point, a corruption victory might be on the cards for him because now I'm not at -3 anymore. I'm at +3 corruption. I'm at 6. I have 3 fellowship HP remaining, so I'm basically at 3. And the hunt pool, well, I mean, it's not looking as bad anymore. Shelob might ruin it for me. Ah, great host, okay. But I mean, that might not do anything if I get some hits now. And he does not. But he does get hits. Yeah, I mean, I have to take an elite here. No other way. And then I will take an extra hit. For sure. Yeah, I have to do it like this. The Lorian's gonna fall real fast then. But at least I got 2 hits. It's not great, but it's something, I guess. Yeah, of course he presses. How could you not press? Yeah, that was my one good combat card. I mean, maybe I should have played Mithril earlier, but I want to save Mithril for slightly later on. Yeah, that's it for Lorien, I think. Probably. Nothing. Well, maybe it's not game for Lorien then. He takes 4 hits, there's a very good chance that he's not getting 3 hits to me. And then if he takes 4, his army will be fairly low. Okay, that's good. So yeah, what do I do with my final muster though? I'm definitely not using a ring to move again this turn. He can only allocate 2 eyes now. So I'd rather not give him my final ring, because I might have a turn where I roll 0 movement, and that's when I need a ring. I'm not too worried about the Palantir, because I hope the game's gonna finish soon-ish. Grant, okay. Another onslaught. I mean, his combat rolls also haven't been exactly great, but then neither have mine. I'm minus 12 on hits, he's minus 4 on 6s. Okay, so he did not use onslaught again. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you have 2 more rounds to go, so why risk it? Might actually lose the Witch King if you sack 4 and... yeah, I'm not playing a card. Okay, finally a hit. But it's only one. One for me. Wow. So he's not taking Lorien with Grant, which is good for me because now he needs to use another die. And I'll just play Dane now, I guess. Well, actually, I might just muster Rohan. Okay, now he gets his hits. I don't. But I mean, I guess Lorien went pretty well for me, considering. So I still have Guards of the Citadel left, which might help Minas Tirith if that gets besieged. And I Well, I have Kindred of Glorfindel, but that's not gonna help me, I don't think. There's only a single elite left in the pool. So, yeah. If I was on step 2 now, I might not even use a will to bring in Gandalf, but considering I'm still at step 0, if I get a will, finally. I get Gandalf. Nice. So he might have Stay Without Dawn now, to which I would say, so be it. Yep. Not surprised. I am not surprised. Means I still can't play Mithril or Elven Robe or Arthalastus then. Which is sad, but yeah. Can you say? At least I'll roll 5 dice next turn. Yeah, he's going after Rivendell, that makes sense. But I have another muster die, so I can muster another lead into Rivendell. Yeah, I'm expecting to use my muster die to get another lead into Rivendell and use my character die to move once. And hope for finally some better tiles here. Like a blue tile would be nice after running into 2 straight reds. But I mean, any of these non-reveal standard tiles are also fine. Like if it's a 3, then okay, at least I get Gollum now. Yeah, no card. So that's 1 hit, but I get a hit back. Fine with that. So there's a world where he just goes after the Shire now. Instead of Rivendell, I think that would be a mistake, but he might do that. He's using a ring, okay. So he maybe threatens Rivendell this turn. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the dwarves right now. I think it would be kinda unlikely for him to go after the dwarves right now. I'd rather muster Rivendell now and muster the dwarves next turn. Dane. So he has the Witch King around Rivendell, so there's almost no way he's gonna attack Erebor first. Yep. There we go. And I'm very glad that I kept Dane Ironfoot's guard in hand. Alright. It's a strategy card, I'll 100% play. Yeah, daylight. Nice. Okay, that's a good use. Maybe he's not even getting 3 hits then. 1. That's only 1 hit. Okay. And 2 for me. So good timing on that. And with that, I don't think you press anymore. 7 HP against 5, that might not work out. Especially if you press. Okay, come on. File of Galadriel. Here we go. Please don't give me another red. Yes! Okay. Here's hoping again. So, I'm back to 2 corruption now. On the first step of Mordor. Now rolling 5 dice again. And all of a sudden, this looks a lot better than it just looked 1 or 2 turns ago. And he's drawing a card. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Yeah, I don't think I need more end cards, so this is an easy discard, and it's the weakest one of them. Nameless Wood is pretty good, but End Rage is pretty bad unless you're besieging Orthanc. So Day Without Dawn is gone, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. So I can play more blue Charles. There's nothing really to be afraid of at this point. I'll probably also play Athelas and Mithril. Oh nice, I can play Confusion now. And hope for some ones on his side. That would be so big if you... Yes! That is so big. 2 ones. That might actually do a lot. That's 3 hits from me. And he will not be left with an elite. So yeah, now this looks very winnable all of a sudden. Is he used Hill Trolls? He already used Half Orcs and Goblin Men, so the only forward mustering card he has left is Olokai, which is very good, but probably not enough to save the situation in Rivendell. He has 4 HP against 4 HP. That is not great. So let's get some hits, please. Nope, nothing. Ah, he does have Olokai, okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But to be expected, I guess. I will not use Mithril even if it's an eye now. I still have Bilbo's Song, and there's another way to draw into. And I'll not play a card here. Battle. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna take Rivendell now. Sure. Yeah, that's who it's off. So he's at 7 victory points. I'm starting to run out of time. But I can only move once this turn. The 3. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's pretty good, actually. Finally, I get Golem out. I will probably draw. Hope to survive one more turn. Well, actually, he might besiege Arabo, in which case I would have to play Dane. I am kind of worried about him winning next turn, but I really can't afford to move again this turn. I also don't think it's worth it to remove the Palantir. He's already kind of low on cards. I think if he does not besiege Arabo right now, I will use this will to draw another character card. Hope for there's another way. Hope I can survive next turn and then win on turn 14. That should be the plan. Hunt pool is looking pretty good now. 2 blues, 2 reds, bunch of pretty harmless tiles. I'm on 5 corruption on step 2. That's also pretty much fine. So I can take, on average, 2 corruption per step now. But I still have some healing cards left. Bilbo Song, there's another way. But he also has Breaking, Lure of the Ring, and Mortal Wound all left in the deck, unless he discarded them. Or unless I missed that. Does he have? Yeah. Did not play them. He might still have them. Yeah, even though he's at 7 victory points, the remaining 3 will not be too easy, I hope. His Erebor might be pretty tough with me having Dane. And Minister Earth is also pretty tough. And then even if you do take Erebor, it might not be enough to also take Dale afterwards. Deadman, okay, that's not useful anymore. Yep, as expected. Nope, another end card, not what I was looking for. Hmm. So yeah, let's play Dane. And I think I will draw another character card. But maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, that's only 10 HP against 8 on defense. That's very unlikely for him to actually be enough. But there is a world where he wins this turn. It's possible, but very unlikely. Yeah, and he can't play Shadow's Gather because he already used it early on in the game. So the only reinforcement card I guess he might still have is Shadow Lengthens, but then he would have to use to move North Rune to somewhere else and then use it, so it's not very efficient. Yeah, it's tricky for him, I guess. I feel like Ministerith is a safer option than Erebor. Strategy card. Yeah, I might just play Aomir here. Yeah, to cancel Swarm of Bats, I felt like he might have that. And I don't really need Erebor, Aomir. So that's 2 hits, okay. Man, and again, I'm not hitting anything. Wow. Not good. I should have more hits than him, but I'm not having more hits than him. Wizard stuff. Oh man, that's completely useless. But Sudden Strike might do something. Who knows? Yeah, with that run of combat, he now has a chance to take Erebor. And if he succeeds in taking Erebor, then I'm pretty screwed. Ah, Batman cancelled. Yeah, that's only 1 hit. And I finally hit something. Okay. Now it's 6 HP against 5 HP. Okay. Well, I just need to hope that he's not getting super lucky here because I don't think I can afford to move the elves to Dale and then attack Erebor because that would use up 2 dice and then I don't really have enough to win anymore. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. So he needs 2 more dice to get this into here and this into there. But no, that should still be fine. I think I can pass. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's move once, see what happens. That is not great. Yeah, I mean at this point I will use Mithril. Even if that might mean Shelob. Okay, also not great, but a whole lot better than being stopped. So yeah, with that army, he will be strong enough. Take Erebor. Oh nice, that is actually a good card to draw, because I can use it to absorb 1 hit. Yeah, I'll play Mirror. Maybe he's not getting a lot of hits. 1, That's 2 hits. And 3 hits back. So I can downgrade 1 and sacrifice a leader. And if he does, yeah, he presses, okay. But now he's 6 HP against 4, so that might go south for him. Like, if he does not win the siege, I can hide with the will. Otherwise, I might need to move both elves into Dale. No card for me. Okay, that doesn't do too much here. 3 hits, wow. And 2 back. So he can't press. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'll just need to risk it and hope I can win next turn. I still have a ring. It's only 2 steps. So if I get 3 movement, I have a shot. As long as I dodge the reds. Yeah. I think that's my best shot here. I don't know. Even if I move the elves to Dale now, it's too late. Nothing. Yeah, that's that 1 hit he needed. Alright, here goes nothing. Need a really good turn now. Come on, bunch of movement. Still no, there is another way though. Unfortunate. That is some movement. So yeah, as long as I dodge reds, I should win. 2, I will... wait. Yeah, I'll... No, wait. So the thing is, if I take 2 here, he can use a ring to change one of his dice to an eye, and then ice will kill me. And reds will stop me anyways, because they will corrupt me and slow me down too much. So yeah, I will have to reveal. He will have something to hurt me, probably. Yeah, he does. Yeah, figured. But there was a chance that he might not have that. Right, and Palantir is obviously also bad. So, into an eye now, please. 2. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to do it like this then. Yeah, did not draw Bilbo's song, nor there is another way. Which is very unfortunate. So, I mean, there's only 4 tiles left that would win me the game this turn, and 4 out of 10. That's not great. But I mean, it's a 40% chance on a game that has been extremely brutal for me. And I mean, do I have better odds if I try to retake Erebor from Woodland Realm? I don't really think so. I mean, the North is not even a war, so these guys would have to do it all by themselves. That does not seem likely. He can just run into Edoras. Yeah. I think I'll have to risk it. I can draw one more card with a Palantir, hopeful there is another way, and then use a ring to play. There is another way. In which case I might have a shot. 1 out of 6 chance to draw it. Yeah, I mean, if he has Isildur Spain, he might just kill me here. But what can I do? Yeah. Okay, that makes some sense, but I feel like Ice will kill me anyways. Well, okay, I mean, he must expect me to have there is another way. So that is the right play. Mm-hmm. Okay, I did draw it. So that is still good because it means the 3 will not kill me. So I have 5 tiles now that will not kill me. So I have a 50% chance. And yeah, I will certainly take a 50-50 here. If I can take it. Like, is there even a reason to wait? Probably not. I mean, it's extremely likely he can just take a single victory point here. He just has to march into Edoras. There's nothing really I can do to stop that. So yeah, if I dodge ice and the red tile, then I'll win the game. And I'm extremely happy if I can do that. But even if I don't win, like at the end of the day, I always try to look at how did the game go, what are my chances to win it, and am I happy with my chance to win? And in this case, I am certainly happy with my 50% chance given how the game has went. Yes! Wow, and I do manage to take it. What a rough game. And I do win it in the end on a 50-50. But yeah, I can show you the stats now. And I think if you see the stats, then you will agree that it has not been a kind game. So yeah, you can see that I'm low on wills, and I have been low on wills ever since Gandalf died. I think I brought in Gandalf on turn 11 or something like that. So that's pretty late, and you can see I've rolled -7 on 5s and -5 on 6s. So that was also very rough. But at least he was -4 on 6s. So I feel like, considering how this game went, I think I've played it about as well as I could have. And the reason I managed to stay in the game was that he decided to go after Gano, which was so risky. And also he did not fully commit on the corruption strategy. Like he committed pretty heavily onto corruption, playing a bunch of character cards and allocating eyes, especially on the Mordor track. But then he played Foul Thing early on just to cycle, and played a bunch of other character cards just to cycle. That could have been used to hurt the Fellowship. So yeah, that was my game against Skaarj. If you have any comments, any thoughts, I'm always happy to discuss them and always looking to improve. I think there were a couple of things that I could have played differently maybe this game, but I feel like I didn't really do any big mistakes. Maybe I don't have to rush more to the turn that I did, but I felt like Fellowship HP was good enough to go for it. And what do I really win by waiting a turn? I mean, if I'm running into 2 red tiles, the first thing that I do, then I mean, it's not going to help me if I wait one more turn to run into 2 reds. So yeah, I don't think that was a mistake. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.